imperfect action completely changed my life, and I only noticed this recently. Right now I'm sitting at 2K a month with my online business. I'm sitting with my dream physique. I'm sitting with literally zero addictions, no alcohol, no cigarettes, no drugs, none of that stuff. I eat super clean. I literally have my dream physique, and I didn't notice how I even got here. And I can just give all the props to simply imperfect action. And I'm not sure whether you're familiar with this, but imperfect action is simply starting something when you don't really know the best way, but still starting. And I realized that every single goal that I've achieved up till this point, I can contribute to imperfect action. When I started working out, I didn't know the best plan. I didn't know the most advanced routine or approach, but what I did was I simply spammed push-ups every single day. I did hundreds and hundreds of push-ups. I would get motivated and I simply spam push-ups. The same with pull-ups. I could only do two pull-ups, and instead of watching videos on how I could improve, what exercises I should do, what banded stuff I should do, I simply bought a pull-up bar and I started doing one pull-up every single day. And I did it like loads and loads and loads of times, just one rep, one set of one pull-up. And I just spammed. And this is not only with my physique and my fitness. It was also with my business. I started out, I didn't know the best way. I just watched a YouTube video on how to start, and I simply started getting after it. And I just simply started outreaching to clients, even though I didn't have the skill yet. And it took me 2 years. Yeah, it took me 2 years to finally break through and see the results that I'm experiencing today. But I wouldn't have gotten here if I simply was waiting for the perfect time, if I was waiting for the perfect method when I had literally every single detail I need to succeed. What I've realized throughout my journey is that you don't basically just get the perfect plan, all the details that you need to succeed, and then you achieve success. No, you don't simply come across some secret method and some secret approach, and then your entire life changes. No, you start taking imperfect action and you learn along the way. Look at my YouTube channel. I've literally just been posting hundreds and hundreds of videos. I've been posting for like half a year. I didn't know what to do. If you look at my oldest YouTube shorts, oldest videos, I simply took out my phone while I was walking and I started recording my thoughts. I just started sharing stuff, started sharing some of the lessons that I've had. And over time, I've improved. I started using less filler words. I started doing more pauses. I started being more confident. I started to learn what people like, what they don't like, what they're interested in seeing. And this just goes to say that imperfect action is literally the beginning that is required to achieve success. If you never even start because you think that you don't have the most optimal, the best approach, you will simply never achieve your goals because no one starts knowing fully the best strategy. If you've been telling yourself an excuse that, yeah, I'll start my business when I'll have X, Y, Z, when I have the business partner, when I have the time, where I have the initial start of money, you're not going to have a successful business in the near future. No. If you've been telling yourself that you don't have time to work out and that's why you're simply going to focus on other things right now, and then once you finally are in a position to spend time working out, then you're going to get your great physique, or you're going to lock in onto your diet. No, you need to be able to do those things now. And I'm not saying you need to go all in, but you simply need to start taking a step forward. And imperfect actions literally just simply means it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be the best way. Perhaps it's not going to be even near what's optimal and best, but it's going to be a step towards it. And the closer you get to the vision, the clearer the steps that you need to take get. At first, perhaps you're going in the woods, right? And you're going, let's say, across, closer to like a mountain, but the treetops are literally just kind of covering you, covering the horizon. You cannot see anything. There's smoke, there's fog, there's everything, and you can't see anything. But you know that you should be moving somewhere north, and you start moving north. And as you keep moving, there's fewer clouds. You can make out a couple of peaks in the distance. You adjust the way you're going. You're getting closer. Then you see, oh, I went to the wrong side. I went to the wrong peak. I'm gonna adjust my way. I see I need to go there. And that's literally how it has been for me. I was literally just going towards my goal. I have been distancing away from it, then I see, oh, okay, this doesn't work for me. I need to go the other way. Okay, this is too far. I need to get it back. And it was simply just navigating and like learning new things along the way. Imperfect action is the most important thing you can do if you want to make progress because it's the starting thing, right? Without imperfect action, you will not have any progress at all. You can talk about the most optimal ways. You can talk about how to improve, how to have more discipline, more motivation. But imperfect action is the simple step that you first need to take in the first place. And once you have imperfect action, you can know that no matter how long it takes, no matter how hard it will be, you will make progress and you will achieve your goal in the future. You can then of course influence whether it will be in a year or 5 or 10. But if you simply take imperfect action and you make it your mission to every single day take imperfect action towards your goal, simply doing something, not necessarily like post, like for example from my side, posting a video knowing it's not nearly the best I could do, not nearly the best hook, not nearly the best title or the best thumbnail, but still it's a video that I post. If you simply every day force yourself to do something like that, you can be sure your life will be changed because you will get more confident, you will learn more along the way. That is the whole point of imperfect action and in life in general. You move towards your goal without knowing the best, most optimal way. If everyone knew the exact game plan they needed to take, well, everyone would have success. And you could even argue that imperfect action is that perfect plan, is that plan where you literally have every step laid out. Perfect action simply means that you need to get to the next step, and then the next step afterwards will be revealed to you. Once you get to that next step, you will get to the next step. Imperfect action literally changed my life, and I can't stress how important it has been. And I just really hope that it reaches at least a couple of people. Because if you can force yourself to move forward, all the doubts that you're experiencing right now, all the lack of knowledge, no matter how much you lack confidence that you can actually make it work, if you always force yourself to take imperfect action and you learn from it, and you don't just be like a degenerate and just keep doing the same thing that doesn't work for you and expect for something to change. No, you simply keep taking action, but then you learn from your mistakes and you try to adjust the path that you're going on. You can be sure you will see success and that your life will be changed for the better. The thing that you're seeing in your head will manifest into the real world and you will change your life. Thank you for watching. God bless you. Go ahead, take imperfect action on whatever it is that you want to have in your life, and you can be sure it will be yours. God bless.